Hey guys, welcome to your channel. In this video, you will learn on how to create an aesthetic and interactive website on Card.go. So this video is beginner friendly. So imagine creating a clean, aesthetic, and interactive website in less than an hour without coding. So yeah, I'm going to show exactly on how to build your own website using the Card.go. Okay, so first thing that you are going to do here is you just have to open any of your web browser. Okay, and then using the search bar at the top, just have to search for card.co or card. Okay, the spelling is double R. Okay, and then you have this first website, so you just have to tap on this one. Okay, so you just have to wait for a couple of seconds. Okay, so first, Card is a super simple website builder where you can create personal portfolios, landing pages, link and bio sites, business mini sites, and the best part, it is beginner friendly and doesn't overwhelm you like other platforms. Okay, so once you visit the website, you will be directed to this page, and at the top right, you have these three horizontal lines. So when you tap on it, as you can see, we have the login, sign up, documentation, change log, GoPro, and a contact. So of course, we are going to sign up for an account first. Okay, so let me just close this section. Okay, and when I scroll down right here, you just have to tap on choose a starting point. And actually, guys, you can actually start creating your website even without signing up. But of course, you have to sign up right after you finish your website so you can upload or you can publish your website. Okay, so again, just starting with a blank canvas. Okay, so we have the blank page or blank canvas right here since we are going to start from the very scratch. Okay, but if you want to use the other template as your reference, so you can go to the profile category to be able to have an idea right here. So you'd be able to see lots of templates. So for landing pages, if you're planning to create landing pages using the card, then you just have to go here and then you just have to choose your reference. Okay, so for example, let's go back to the landing and let's try to open this one and see the different feature of this template. So we can actually use this as our reference. Okay, so just tap on the select option. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so let's just wait for a couple of seconds. Okay, so let me just go here. That's right. Okay, so let me just go back in this section. Let us try to tap on the demo option. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So as you can see, when you scroll down, you can notice that there are transition of the images, the text, and other elements of each section. So we can actually do that. Okay, so if you want to use this as your reference, then you just have to open another tab and then go back to card.go. Okay, so let me just go back here. Okay, just select in once again. I'm just going to tap on choose a starting point. So starting off with a blank canvas. Okay. Just a reminder, do not overcomplicate it. Just simple. That is equivalent to aesthetic. Okay, so before the signing, let's structure the site. Okay, a simple aesthetic website usually has a hero section or intro. Okay, so when you tap on this one, okay, so you have these options right here at the top. We also have about section, projects, content, and the contact section. So to add elements, just tap on the plus icon. Okay, so choose from text, image, button, or container. So we can use containers to group elements, so this keeps everything clean and aligned. Okay, so for example, I'm just going to tap on the container. Okay, so here is a container. Now if you want to make changes for this one, then you just have to go here. Okay, so you can adjust the width of your container. Okay, Okay, and then the padding for the vertical, horizontal, and your margins. Okay, now for the content, so we have here the settings for this one. So let's go back here. So for the type, I'm just going to use the default one. Okay, so here you just have to add a title of your site. So again, if you want to add your intro, so let us just say we are going to add here our intro. So add your intro right here, add intro. That's right. And then after that, just have to go back here at the add element option. And then we can now add an about section. So for the about section, you can actually choose what kind of element that we are going to add here. So for example, we are planning to use the gallery section, and then we just have to upload here our about section. So just going to tap on the upload option. For example, we are going to use these images, so I'm just going to select a random image for this one. Okay, and then we are going to upload that right there. Okay, so let me just grab this one. Okay, and then you just have to add here now your title. Okay, so for your caption, just have to add here your caption. Okay, so for the alternate text, you just have to add it right here. And then if you have a link for this one, okay, so you can also add that over here. So on click, so this one is optional, but this one is locked since we are not subscribed to a plan. Okay, so after that, you just have to close the section and tap on the done option. Now to add here to your text, you just have to go here and add your text. So for example, we are going to name this one as about section. Okay, or about us. That's right. And then, of course, we are going to change the color for this one. So for the appearance, for example, you want to change this. Okay, let's just use the color. Okay, then you have here the other settings for your font. That's right. Okay, so once you're done, just have to adjust this one. So if you want to, okay, let's go back here. So you just have to adjust that one. And then here for animation, if you want to add an animation for your text, you just have to go here. So something like that, you just have to find the best one. Okay, so let me just okay, so we are going to use that option. Next one is your projects or your content. Okay, so let's add another section. Okay, so we are going to add here another projects and our content. Okay, so for example, I'm going to add just gallery once again, and then here I'm just going to add another one at the top of this option. Okay, so let me just add a text right here and put this one above. Okay, so for example, we are going to name this as projects or content. Okay, so let me just adjust this option. Content. That's right. And we are going to change the color. As you can see, there's not much options here because that's the purpose of this website. It's just so basic. The buttons are so clear. You just have to adjust a few things. Okay, so for the content, let me use another color. Alright, make sure that the color of the text that you are using are all visible. Okay, so you will have a simple but interactive website. Now, you can use also containers to group the elements, okay? So this keeps everything clean and aligned. Now, how instantly make your site aesthetic? Again, the colors. So stick to 2 to 3 colors only. Example, white, light gray, dark accent. And for your fonts, you can use clean fonts, pair holding heading plus simple body text. And for your spacing, you can add breathing room. Do not overcrowd your design. And for the images, you can use high quality images, keep a consistent vibe, and minimalism always looks premium. Okay, so this is now our simple design. So as you can see, we stick to just two colors. So we have the color of our background. Okay, so let me check it. Let's just go here and let's see the color of our background. So I use this color, okay, just to make sure that the text that we have here are visible. Okay, and then for the font style, okay, so we have used this one. So let me just go here. So this is the font that we use for the title. Okay, so this is our intro section. So we've used the default one. Okay, but you can choose your own. And then we added here gallery. So this is our intro for our website. And for our content, so we have that right here. And for our about section. Okay, so again, minimalism always looks premium. Okay, now let us make it interactive. So this is what makes your website feel modern. So here's what we can do. Starting off with the buttons. So we can add hover effects, link to sections, or external pages. Okay, so for example, for this one, that's right. So when we go here, as you can see, we have the link URL option, but this one is optional. Okay, so you can skip this part if you want to. But if you want someone, to redirected to another page or another website, then you can add here the link URL, and it accepts all the allowed URL. Okay, so you can add that right here. Next one is you can add hover effects. Okay, so for example, just go here and let's go to the animation. Okay, that right here, perform when this element first becomes visible or scrolls into view. Okay, so for example, let us try to use the wipe app. Okay, and then we have here the duration, so the delayed, stagger, and the threshold. So I'm just going to leave that option. Next one, I want to give the our main titles a hover effects or an intro effect. So I'm just going to use the fade in, and for this one as well, fade in. And for our about section, so since this one is different, so I am going to use a different one. Okay, that's right. Okay, so now that we are done right here, we can also enable reveal animation or makes elements fade in as you scroll. Now for the section linking, you can create smooth scrolling, like example about section. So scrolls to about section. So all you have to do is to link that. Okay. And of course, for our background effects, we can add gradients or subtle motion. So this small details make a big difference. Okay, so you just have to take note of that. Next one is most of the people will view your site on their phone. So this is very important. You can click on the mobile view and adjust the text size, fix the spacing, make buttons clickable and visible. So always preview before publishing. So this is what I mean. That's right. So you just have to see if the edit that you have done, okay, is functional as well on the mobile view. That's right. So now that you are done, all you have to do here is to tap on the publish option. So you have here the publish option. Okay, so tap on the publish. Okay, so of course we are going to log into our account. So since we did not sign up yet, we are going to create our account right here. So let me just okay, so once you are done, you just have to go back here to the publish option, and then you just have to add here details. Okay, now just tap on the publish option, and then I just have to wait for a couple of seconds. Okay, so you just have to choose a free core domain or connect your custom domain if you have. Okay, and after that, your website is live. So you have to check your email so that we can verify our identification or the email that we have used. Okay, so let me just check my email from here. That's right. Okay, so I'll just wait for a couple of seconds. Mhm. Okay, so once you are done, you'll be able to see here now your account has been published. Okay, so again, you have to keep your website simple. Do not over design. Okay, you have to use consistent colors and fonts. You have to focus on the user experience and always preview before publishing. And remember, aesthetic is equal to clean plus intentional. Okay, so you don't have to overcrowd the elements that you are using for your website. Okay, the more simple your website is, the more aesthetic and the more interactive and the more effective your website would become. Okay, so for example, this is just a sample one, but if you want to have a stronger reference, then you can actually use the different templates that you can find inside a website. Okay, so if you're looking for a minimalist, aesthetic, or any other, you know, kinds of template, then you just have to go here. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you think this video helped you solve your concern, please subscribe, like this video, and leave your comment below. Bye.